In this video, we'll see how to use Desmos to graph a polynomial, how to adjust the window so you can see the polynomial, and then how to click on the points in Desmos that will show you the values of the coordinates of the important parts of your polynomial, which are the relative maximum, relative min, zeros, y-intercept. So open a window and type in Desmos to find the graphing calculator. Click on Graphing Calculator. And first step is to type in your function. So we want f of x is equal to, the polynomial that we want to graph is 2x to the third plus 7x squared. So we have 2x. You can use the keyboard in Desmos to the power of 3, or you can use the computer keyboard and use the caret above the 6 to the power of. So we have 2x to the third plus 7x squared minus 20x minus 70. So once you have it typed in, if you notice that we can't see the full graph would be that you were able to see the relative max, the relative min, and all the important parts and pieces of a cubic. So you can adjust the window by using, if you're given a specific domain and range or a specific window, click on the wrench icon, and this is where you adjust the window. We want the x-axis to be at -10 to 10, which it is, and then the y-axis, the range, we want -90 to 10. So you can type in here -90 to 10, and we'll be able to see the full graph. The step tells you what to count by units on your axis. So if I type in step 10, it's going to be counting by 10s instead of by 20s. If I put step 1 up here, it'll count by 1 instead of by 2, but that looks a little crowded. All right, so there's the graph. And then to find those points, click on the graph itself. All of the important pieces will show up, which are the intercepts, relative max and relative min. Click on each. And when you do that, Desmos will give you the coordinates. So this is the assignment in this particular discussion board, is to graph and then use Desmos to find each of those parts and pieces. Then, if you want to capture that, there's a share graph feature, but notice when you do that, it takes all of those items off. Okay, so what you can do instead is click on it. Let me click on it again. You can use the snip tool to capture the screen, or you can use print screen on your computer. Print screen is either F10 or Control, hit your print screen. I use the snip tool and hit new, capture the part of the screen that you want. Then it makes a snip, and then you can save it. So save it. I want to put it in, let's see, Documents, Desktop, a graph polynomial. So I'm going to save it somewhere. I'll save it in our class, Math 187 Summer. So this is going to be polynomial graph. Just remember where you saved it. And then click Save. So you can do one of two things. If you need to put this in a Word document, what you can do, let me delete, is you can take your snip and you can just hit Control-C for copy, go to a Word document, hit Control-V to paste it on the Word document if you want to do that. If you want to put it inside a discussion, you want to graph inside the discussion, then in your reply, I've hit reply, then what you can do is you can insert an image, and if you hit upload image, then it has a space for you to drag and drop your file. So I'm going to open the file and go find it in my documents. There's my polynomial graph. Click on it, drag it, drop it, hit submit, and it will post your graph inside the discussion board. And once it's in there, you can click on your image and make it smaller if you want to. And then when you click on post reply, your image will be in the reply.